Alright, hey guys, it's John from Salt, Pepper, and Fire. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. Today we are going to be checking out a barbecue spot in town. Do we finally have a barbecue spot that's worthy of being called good barbecue? So let's walk in, let's talk to Josh Russell, the owner, and see what we can get into.
Yeah, so my name is Josh Russell. Moved down here to the Shoals in 2015. Me and my wife were really just looking for something new and ended up down here. We didn't know anybody in the community. We're originally from Kansas. We have a daughter. She's 7 now. Her name's Piper. And outside of doing the barbecue stuff, I'm also an accountant. So working that pretty much full time and this full time and just enjoying life.
Alright, so tell me how you got into barbecue.
So really back in Kansas, it started where I was just cooking at home. I had just a Weber Smoky Mountain back then and was just doing a few things here and there. I always grew up eating barbecue with my family, especially my grandpa. Like we would just always travel and eat barbecue. Anywhere we went, we looked for a new barbecue spot to try. And as I got older, I was like, maybe I'll try to do it at home. And so I started doing a little bit at home back probably 2013, 2014, somewhere around there, right before we moved to the Shoals. And then once we moved down here, kind of put all of that on pause. And then we were here 4 or 5 years and really got back heavy into it. Missed having brisket and turkey were the 2 big ones, and so started cooking those at home and started on a propane cabinet smoker, which is not a good idea. But quickly upgraded there to an offset smoker. So had a smaller one from Academy, and then they just got bigger from there. And I just kind of dove headfirst into, but it was really just the family connection is probably what started all with eating out so much with my grandpa and just those memories.
Alright, so what went into the decision to create Russell Barbecue?
Yeah, so really, again, just like missing that brisket and the turkey is the biggest thing. Hard to find those around here, but I started doing stuff at home, just for me and my family, and then the neighbors would get some, and then from there, it was, we did a couple of pop-ups, and then, then we did a little bit of catering, and to really grow, you gotta get all your licenses and all that kind of stuff. So, doing it with the mobile permits were hard, having to get approved every single time we wanted to do anything. So we started kind of looking around, thinking we were going to do a food truck. Try to start small, especially since I had the other job. And we were actually on vacation a couple years ago. And I was just scrolling through on my phone and saw a couple properties for sale. And told my wife, I was like, hey, well, what if we did a restaurant? She was like, yeah, that might be cool down the road. And then about a week later, we put an offer on the building that we're in and just moved fast on it. So it was a little bit of a quick decision. But yeah, we were just looking at the food truck thing, and that comes with a whole different set of complications. And we knew we wanted to serve food to the community somehow. And really the building just made it the easiest way to do it, but it was just the growth from the catering and everything, and people wanting more and more. Thought we could do this on the weekends and just see how it goes.
All right, Josh, so tell me about your barbecue style.
So I tell people that we're a little bit of Midwest and Texas influence. Back in Kansas and my wife has family down in Texas, everything's about beef. And, you got brisket, you got beef ribs, you got house-made beef sausages. There are other meats, obviously, ribs, turkey, chicken, etc. But we are really heavily influenced with Texas as far as brisket, how they do ribs, how they do turkey. And then we bring in that Midwestern or Kansas side with some of our sweeter stuff, especially like when we're doing like burn-ins, pork belly burn-ins, beef burn-ins, bacon burn-ins. Those have a lot more of a sweeter flavor to it, like what you'd find up there. And then our sausages are pretty Texas style too. We do a lot of jalapeno cheddar and Texas hot links. And then again, sometimes we'll go back to more like a Polish sausage as well. So I think that's the best description though, is a little bit of mix of Midwest and Texas influence.
Gotcha. All right, so tell us a little bit about your process to get your food ready.
Yeah, so we really let the smoke flavor shine. We take on our big cuts, it's really just salt, pepper, and seasoned salt. So we do keep it really simple, and again, that's back to that whole Texas influence. There's a lot of places that are doing just salt and pepper, or like salt, pepper, Lowry, salt, pepper, fiesta seasoning, something like that. Ribs, we kind of do the same way. Turkey's just salt and pepper. The only things that we really use more complex rubs on are like our bacon burn-ins, some of our vegetables, things like that. But we're coming in here. Usually our week starts on Wednesday night. Coming in here to get our briskets trimmed and our pork butts seasoned up. So we'll do those on Thursday night or Wednesday night. Thursdays we start 4 or 5 in the morning, getting all that on the smokers for our big proteins. And then everything else we're doing the same day. So like ribs we're trimming up the same day, turkey we're seasoning and trimming up the same day, chicken. It's usually me and my brother, and we just get here early in the morning and get those done. But at the end of the day, it's really just salt, pepper, and smoke.
All right, so tell us about this beast of a smoker you have here.
Yeah, so this one right here, Primitive Pits 500-gallon smoker. They're out of Georgia. So this is what we started with, doing like pop-ups and everything like that. It's a traditional Texas-style offset smoker, 100% wood fire. We cook all of our briskets on here. That's the main workhorse for it. And then we do a lot of our pork butts on here too. We usually use oak wood is what we prefer. If we can't get it, we'll also use pecan. But pretty much oak is what we use. But yeah, the old propane tanks, that's a lot of that. What's popular in Texas. So this one's the 500-gallon. We're on a wait list for another company, Moberg, to get 1,000 gallons. We're pretty much maxing this out every week. So back in the fall, we were doing a fundraiser where they were getting like 300 pork butts, and so this thing we can easily do 40 of them on the 30 to 40 of them on the bottom if we really squish them tight. If we try to use the top racks a little bit more than that, but we were just cooking nonstop, trying to get through those big cooks. So we are like on the wait list for basically the double size of this one in length, and that'll help us fit on a lot more. This one can fit 12 to 16 briskets depending how small we end up trimming them or what size they come in. And then we'll be able to go up to 24 to 28 of them down the road. So yeah, come down and visit us. We're in downtown Sheffield, Alabama, right across from Rick's Theater. We're open Thursdays for lunch from 10:30 to 1:30. Friday, Saturday, lunch and dinner 10:30 to 6:30. Unless we sell out a little bit early, watch Facebook. And then Sunday for lunch again, 10:30 to 2. We do different specials every day of the week. Sometimes we got beef cheeks, sometimes we're doing the bacon burn-ins, the beef gyno ribs. So best place to see all that's on Facebook, and come enjoy some brisket.
Awesome. guys, so this was Russell BBQ. You heard the interview, you saw the restaurant, you saw some of the food. This is an awesome place. It's one of my favorite places to eat in the area. If you guys are in town in North Alabama, come check this place out. You will not be disappointed. I will let you guys go. I will see you on the next video. Until the next time, we'll see you guys.